Unmanaged stress loads lead to injury. If you're not progressively overloading and taking your steps slowly, if you go from 0 to 100 or even 50 to 80, if you're not being smart with how you're increasing your stress, then you're putting yourself in a bad position and you'll likely get hurt. For example, if you don't do any running, the season comes around, training camp comes around, and you're just not used to the stress, you're not used to the lifts, you're not used to all the running, then your body's going to break down and you'll get hurt. You have to slowly adapt your body over time. On the other side of it, you also can't just go really, really hard every single day and overwork, not listen to your body telling you to rest. And you can't use that as an excuse to not work hard. But you have to have an ability to sense out the warning signs if you're really sore, if you're not taking any rest, if you are just too overconfident and you think that you could go every single day max squat, every single day a ton of sprints, then that is not a managed stress load. You can think about probably the best example for the first part of this. After lots of athletes missed a season because of the 2020 lockdowns, there was more injuries, more Achilles specific injuries than I've ever seen. And that's because if you're not running at all, and then you go to running a lot, Achilles is one of the things that can pop and that'll get you hurt. So to build up in the off season, you could increase your volume every week. If you're doing tempo runs, you can make your lifts progressively harder. You have to get a feel for it. You can consult with a strength coach, whoever's making your plans. But what you can't do is just go from 0 to 100. You have to be smart about managing your stress load. And if you're looking for some ways to decrease some of the impact on your body, you could do something like box jumps, because when you land, it's normally a lot of stress in the ground, your joints, but when you land at the top, then it's a lot less pressure. The same principle applies with hill sprints. You can bike ride to get a good workout in without having all the force hit the ground and absorb back in your body. And the last one of these exercises is decelerating slowly after your sprints. So letting your momentum carry you out instead of stomping on the ground and really trying to stop quickly. Just let it carry you out. It'll help reduce shin splints, knee pain, other problems. But the main point about this is that you have to slowly adapt to changes in pressure. If you just hop into it, if you haven't been getting your training in, whatever your sport is, whatever the demands of your sport are, you have to prepare yourself in the off season for the season that is to come. Otherwise, you are not managing your stress loads and you will not be ready for the changes. Your body will not adapt quick enough when the season starts. You will break down and probably get hurt.